shop the rack. That's what we're doing today. So no, we don't have our Nordstrom items because
Well, they're slow in shipping, and there's a number of reasons, actually.
Oh, sorry.
So
We forgot.
not used to holding our
Yeah,
microphones.
We're holding them.
Yeah, Nordstrom was a little bit disappointing in store this year.
It was. It really was. I mean,
the shipping is slow.
yeah. Yeah. We think that we'll have some outfits to share next week, but then we really don't even know if they'll be in stock or not. I mean, that's a crazy thing about this sale.
Yeah.
So we went to Atlanta. So actually, here's a funny story. So we actually, Nordstrom, not very happy with you. So we actually started off at the perimeter, which we've never done before, but I thought that might be better for Chelsea and the baby June. That would be closer, to where they live. So anyway, to make a long story short, we've been shopping the Nordstrom sale at Phipps for years with my photographer in tow, who happens to be a really good friend of mine as well, Jess. And Perimeter had a problem with that. So, so they came over and they basically told us that we had to cease and desist.
Yeah, we got kicked out, actually.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all very polite and everything, but they came and first they said something to Jess, and then Jess is like, okay, well, you need to, speak to Beth. And so I just spoke to the store manager and I'm like, hey, we've always shopped at Phipps before. We've never had a problem. This is like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years in. And also, I have been a VIP influencer over on LTK with Nordstrom for years, which means that, I mean, you do all the hard work. We share the items and then you shop the items. And so anyway, I was a little taken aback, I have to say. So I had a moment. I had to be like, actually, Jess said I handled it very well. So I'm glad. I'm glad. But I mean, I felt like steam was just coming out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what is going on? Do you not want to? I mean, we weren't doing anything disruptive. It was 9 in the morning because
it was early.
We had been invited to a breakfast before the store even opened, so nobody was really there except people that were invited to the breakfast. So anyway, we packed our bags and we went over to Phipps, who didn't have a problem at all with us shopping there with Jess, our photographer. So we had a fun day, and then Chelsea joined us with June, and then we ended up having lunch like we always do. So it was a lovely day.
It was good.
But I will share with you, every year the store merchandise is just, it's thinner and thinner and thinner, at least in Atlanta. I don't know where you live. Maybe it's much better in Dallas or New York. I don't know. But anyway, so I just came away with like 4 things from the store.
Yeah.
And then ordered some things online.
Yeah.
And I have some of the things, but not all the things. And I think you're in the same boat, right?
Yeah, I came away out of the store with only 3 things, and one of them was a pair of sunglasses, actually. So I had a really hard time finding even size small.
Yeah.
And I'm going usually for extra small because they don't have petite. So I had a really hard time. So all of the photos that we took, I am mostly wearing a size too big for me in a lot of it. I'm putting that post up tomorrow with recommendations and other things you can do, swaps and things. The selection online is a bit better size-wise. But again, like most of the stuff is sold out already.
I know. So we'll play it by ear. We do have many blog posts posted. We did have our live, our preview pics, 10 days or so ago, 2 weeks ago. I mean, I don't know, July just becomes a blur. There's so many sales. But anyway, that's our story with Nordstrom, but we will link the blog down below, and we have a section over there called End Sale, so you can go and shop and see what's going on. But so we'll play it by ear. We're hoping that we will model some Nordstrom things, but we're not doing that today. So we picked Talbots because Talbots has, I mean, y'all know I love Talbots, even though I always laugh at the people that come over and say, oh, Talbots. They're like, the old lady store. And I'm like, well,
I disagree.
They're timeless. They're classic. They've been around for a really long time, but they have great things. And so anyway, we're shopping the rack with Talbots, and we love them because they have a great petite selection.
Absolutely.
And petite plus, and then they also have plus. I mean, Talbots really does cater to women of all sizes, and that's why I also love them very much. So anyway, so I'll kick it off to you. So so we will do, we'll each model our outfit, blah, 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 and then the other one will go change is, I think, how we're going to do it. So we'll actually we'll model the outfit. So Kelly, I will let you go first.
Okay.
And we have some viewers.
We have some
wait.
viewers. All right.
Okay.
So Patsy Caps.
Hi, Patsy.
Yeah, always looking forward to best content.
Hi, Patsy. Thanks
Very
for stopping
nice.
by.
And then Crystal South. This past weekend got a very few nice pieces from both Talbots and J. Jill.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Very
great.
nice.
Great.
Well, that's great. Yeah, J. Jill. Actually, I just did a Instagram collab with them. Like what, 3 weeks? Well, maybe it's been a month now. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little bit ago.
Time is just like.
Yeah,
going
but
by
you had
fast,
some
but
very
anyway,
cute things that are actually
super
still
cute things.
available.
Yes.
I think the blog post on Tuesday, if you go over to the blog, I featured a number of the outfits that Beth wore from the J. Jill shoot that are all still available over there. So
They are. So,
Yeah.
so anyway. So Talbot, so I'll let you go first.
Okay.
And then I'll talk and then you can switch
Sounds
or change and anyway.
sounds good.
Blah blah blah.
So this is the crochet midi dress. This is petite, size P, which I'm guessing is kind of the petite version of extra small. And I think it's great. The length is perfect. I really like just the overall fit is just really spot on. It doesn't have a separate lining that covers like from here to here, but the crochet in the kind of midsection is solid. So it's not an open knit, whereas, it's got this really nice like open knit detail here and a little bit elsewhere like in the bottom and kind of in the sleeve or the shoulder area. But it is closed knit from about here down, so you don't have to worry about your undergarments. Like you're totally covered.
There's no what do I call it? Slooty hoos. No,
No.
slooty hoos.
Yeah, no slooty hoos. I would say that this is much more than like a beach cover up, though you could use it for that if you wanted to. But this is a great, going out to dinner in the summer kind of outfit. I really, really like this dress.
And
it's
crochet
really
is
comfortable.
so big. It's
Yeah, it
it's
really
been
is.
trendy for a few years, but it's really big this year.
It is, and Talbots has quite a few crochet things. They have a really nice like matching set of top and skirt. But I really like the midi length. I think is just really nice.
Yeah. They even have barrel jeans.
They do. They're getting
Talbots
hip.
does. So yeah.
They catch on.
They do. They catch
on.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
So-
yeah. So anyway, okay.
Yeah, so I definitely recommend this this dress. I feel like no matter what size you are, this is going to be a dress that is going to make you feel and look great.
I think so,
Because it
yeah.
is form-fitting, but not so much that it's, uncomfortable.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
Okay.
I am on to the next.
Okay, well, I'll take it from here. So I just have on wardrobe basics. So that's one thing that I love about Talbots. They always have the wardrobe basics available. And so I just have some white chinos because there's just nothing better in the summertime than a pair of white chinos. And then I just have a navy tee. This is a boat neck navy tee. And for all of my ladies who like sleeves, so these are 3/4 sleeves. And I like 3/4 sleeves because you can really show off your bangles and your jewelry and things like that. So that's the base of my outfit. And you can style this one outfit 2 gazillion ways if you want to. And I even shared how you can do espadrilles. So these are striped espadrilles. These are also from Talbots. And they have the lace. So I did this on purpose so you can see. So one shoe is laced as a very typical espadrille. And then I just took the other one off so you can see. So maybe you like without, maybe you like it with. That's what I love about style. You can fine tune everything to how you like it. And yesterday I wore this with it was a light blue fabric belt. It was from J. McLaughlin. I really like the bamboo buckle. But today I'm wearing tortoise. Or you could do a striped web belt. Or you could do a snake skin. I mean, think of like snake skin, leopard, tortoise, shell, all those as like a neutral. Because you can just really interchange them. Very, very easily. So anyway, so this is the base of my outfit. And then I have a really cute, so this is a Cornhusk handbag. And I just thought this was so cute. Again, it's from Talbots. And then you can take, this is just a really cute scarf. If you want some color, you could actually, tie the scarf around your neck for a little pop of color there. Or you could just take it and put it around your handbag like that. And there you go. You have a really cute, very simple outfit. And as I said, you can style this 2 gazillion different ways just based on your personality and your preferences for style. So, has anybody else stopped by to say hello?
Yeah, we got Unella saying I love Talbot store.
Umela?
Nellis.
Okay. Okay, our producers.
Tanny Trubeck.
Okay.
She mentioned that I'm so sad Talbots joined our Hudson Bay stores, which is now has closed.
Oh, no.
Hopefully they can find another way to come back to Canada.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that too. Yeah, with Canada. Yeah.
Kathy Ray says, "Hi Beth and Kelly. I'm on Long Island, New York, a fellow August 1958."
Oh, wow. So are you a Leo or a Virgo? I'm August 26th. So I know we have a birthday coming up very, very soon. So I can't believe I'm going to be 67. How that happened, I don't know. But anyway. Okay. And who else?
Redhead on the Ranch says, "Hey ladies, happy to see you. Never ever thought old ladies with Talbots. Classic and on trend.
I know, right?
In my opinion.
Exactly.
Jill and Chico's are favorites too."
Exactly. So I don't know if you really heard that comment. So that was just somebody just reiterating that she never thought that Talbots was old lady. There are many of us that have known from the very beginning. I've shopped there since I was in my 20s. I used to go with my mom all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember as a teenager, but I do remember distinctly in my 20s shopping with my mom. And I've loved them ever since then.
Yeah.
And so many cute things. So anyway.
Well, I'm glad Redhead on the Ranch stopped by again. I
Yeah.
think she was with us last
Okay,
week or
well,
the
I'm
week
going to
before.
go. I'm going to go change.
All right. So I am wearing these wide leg cuffed jeans actually, and they're very soft for denim. They're very soft. They're kind of a cream color, which I really like. So it's off-white. I actually hadn't even tried these on. They arrived, and this is my first time putting them on, and I really like them. They're very comfortable. They're a little bit lower waist than I typically wear a higher waist, especially with a wide leg pant. But I actually really like where they sit, and I also really like how they fit. They're very comfortable, and I really do like the wide leg. So these have a cuff. I know a lot of people are averse to a cuff, but I think you can pull it off. I think it looks really nice, especially in like a white denim. It's just a really nice, fun look, and it's very, very current. Right now, the cuff is coming back. So these are the smallest size in petite, and I can't remember if that's going to be a petite P, probably. I think that's their version of petite extra small. They have a lot of stretch to them, so they're very comfortable. So I wouldn't be afraid to just go for your normal size and be comfortable with that. And then this striped top, so this is a rib knit top with a crochet collar, and I really like that detail. So this comes in a variety of colors. I think the navy and cream is pretty much sold out, maybe only 2 sizes left, but there's I think 2 or 3 other colors, and this is one of the colors. So this is kind of a sage green, which I feel like is a really trending color right now. It's just a nice soft green. And it's also kind of cream, so it goes really nicely with the jeans. And like I said, the crochet collar and detail here, really like this. Again, tying into the whole crochet trend that's really big right now, but it just gives this knit rib tee just a little bit of a kind of a more elevated feel, which I really like. And I love a collar kind of polo look for my tops. It's really, really good. Are you nodding? The producer is nodding, so
Yeah,
maybe someone's saying something.
Redhead on the Ranch says, "Oh, I love these cuffed wide leg pants."
Yeah, so Redhead on the Ranch. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you love these too, because, you know, I might not have like reached for these if I was like at Talbot shopping, and even seeing them online, it's hard to tell with a petite, especially because the models are always normal, regular size. So it's always a little bit hard to tell. So it's kind of fun, especially with Talbots, to get, you know, to try new things and to go for stuff that maybe you wouldn't normally go for. So, and then I've just paired these with just some simple slide sandals. Brown, I feel like, is just a really nice overall way to go. You could go gold, like the slides I was wearing earlier. The gold slides I think would look really good, especially with the sage green. But overall, just like a really easy outfit. I feel like this works for summer too, because, you know, white denim is typically a lighter weight than blue jean denim, so they're a very comfortable weight for summer. I think they'd be great for transitioning to fall too, because I do think cream in fall is a really, really nice color as the temperatures start to drop. And there's so many really great brown and cream and black color combinations that are great for fall. So I feel like these are great transition pants for fall. So yeah, I would say if you're petite, definitely go for these. Give them a try. They might turn you on to wide leg if you're not a fan of wide leg. They might turn you on to cuffed styles if you're not a fan of cuffed styles. So I would give them a try. And this is Oscar.
He thinks he wants to go upstairs, but then he'll think he wants to come downstairs too.
Yeah.
He has FOMO. Okay.
So yeah. All right.
Okay.
Beth is back.
What did I do? Thing into the hangers. Okay, so I'm wearing my tallest shoes, so I know I look like 5 gazillion feet taller than Kelly when I wear these.
I know.
So I try not to wear these when we style things side by side. So, out the door. Okay, close the door. Because now Oscar doesn't know where he wants. Now he's in the bathroom. So anyway, I'm sure he'll come and join us on the set again. But, so, okay. This is when I get so sad. When I share something, I just ordered this black skirt from Talbots. It just arrived and it is already sold out. So I'm very sorry. And Talbots rarely restocks things. So you could definitely check back. I also ordered a pair of joggers just in the same fabric. They did not arrive. They're coming on Friday. They're almost sold out too. The links are down below. And I can see why this skirt is sold out because it is so comfortable. It has a drawstring waist, so it's a ripcord here, super cute. And there again, you can style this so many different ways. You can put a belt on it. You could, just leave it as is. I brought in, so this is a Racerback tee. So it's sleeveless. So I know some of you really don't like sleeveless tees. I'm hanging in there. And yeah, I see crepey skin. It's a little creepy, but yeah, that's what almost 67 looks like. So, and I go to Pilates and I lift weights. So anyway, but if you don't like your arms, I will just suggest drape something over your shoulders. This is just a jean jacket, and I think I love to travel with jean jackets because even in the summertime, when you go to a restaurant, you never know how cold it's going to be inside. So I always recommend bringing along a third layer. So this is Talbot. So they have the jean jacket. This is actually very old, but they always carry a classic jean jacket. They have that. They also have the tee. But unfortunately, ladies, I'm really sorry. This skirt is already sold out. And I just discovered that, as we're gathering our links for the live today. So anyway, and then these are Ralph Lauren Espadrilles. I think they call these the Larry, Larie, Larry. And these are these are very tall espadrilles. They're wedges, so I always recommend that if you like height but you still want stability, wedges are the way to go. So these may look very intimidating, but they're really not. You can easily walk around in them. They're very, very sturdy, very steady. So, and I just love them. I think they look great with just so many things, especially longer shirt dresses or longer skirts. So, all right.
Nice.
So my co-host is back and she's
All
ready,
right.
and we'll take it into our third outfit.
All right. So yeah, this is my third outfit. So these are the washed linen. I think they call them wide leg pants, but they're washed linen. I just love this print. I like a nice bold print, especially in summer. It's just so much fun. These feel, it's kind of a tropical flower print. Anyway, I had ordered a different top to go with this, but it did not arrive. So I'm wearing, to go with it, I'm wearing just a black ribbed tee, and this is a boat neck. I did find a similar ribbed tee at Talbots that is a scoop neck, which I think would look great with this also. And then I've just got some mesh espadrilles, and these are from J. Crew. So what I really love about these pants is that they are super, super comfortable. The washed linen is really nice because you know how sometimes linen can be a little bit on the stiff side. So the washed linen just kind of, you open it up and it's ready to wear straight away because the linen is already washed and it's soft and feels really good. So other than that, like, what a simple outfit. I feel like these pants, I think they do have a matching print top at Talbots, which I'm usually a really, really big fan of matching separates. But I feel like I've been kind of doing that a lot this summer. So I decided to just go with a black top, just really simple. And I think ultimately I would tuck this top in. But I'm not a big fan of the elastic waistbands. And I did not bring a belt to style this with. So I think keeping these pants, I would tuck in my top, especially if it's a more form-fitting rib top like this one. And then I would, style it with a nice belt, something wide that's going to cover up that elastic waistband. Unfortunately, these don't have pockets, so that's the one big bummer about these pants. But otherwise, I feel like what a great summer pant. Like the print is so fun and really wearable. And you could even go with, mix it up color-wise and do a different color top. But yeah, just a really great, easy to wear, super, super casual, fun linen pant for summer.
Okay.
Beth is back. All right.
I'm back.
I love this color.
I know, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of summer. Oh, sorry. There's still a lot of summer left, ladies. So this is a pool outfit. So this is a caftan from a Talbots, and I really like it. What? Closer? Okay, sorry. I'm getting directions from my producer.
We're just really not used to holding the
I
microphones.
know, yeah.
It's
Usually
weird.
we have it clipped.
It feels weird.
But anyway, so since there is a lot of summer left, a lot of swimming, still a lot of vacations, a lot of pool time, beach time, all that. So this really is an adorable caftan. It has pockets.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Yeah.
love that. They have the side slit. It didn't get kind of got dinged over in Talbots. I will just say this about Talbots shoppers.
Okay.
They're really tough with reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just go take everything with a grain of salt, because a lot of times they'll come over and they're just mad because they don't have their size or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that. So they'll
yeah.
give them like 0 stars. So
Yeah.
anyway, you have to take it with a grain of salt. But this, for whatever reason, just had like 3 or 4 stars, and I was like, I don't understand why. I've actually had this for a while. I've had it since we've been showing swimwear since like February. So
Yeah.
I've had this for a long time. It is in stock. So, but beautiful color. It's
Yeah,
linen.
I love it.
You could just, as a pool cover up, you could wear it to dinner, lunch, any of those things. And then Talbots they've always carried swimwear, but now it's called Aqua Club, or they have an extension.
Oh, okay.
Or a different line that's called Aqua Club. So this is from Aqua Club, and I just thought it was like super cute. So it matches the caftan.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
And then this ties. I don't know why I don't have that tie, but anyway, it's just a little bow on the, so it's a one shoulder swimsuit. I like those a lot. And then the little bow over here. But there you go.
I really
Super
like the
cute.
color combo of that
Isn't it
suit.
cute?
Yeah,
I know.
very light and bright.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Pastels and things like that. So anyway, before we go, do we have anybody else that stopped by, said anything?
We have someone named Alex Jalali. Hi from Atlanta.
Oh, Alex Jalali stopped by. Did he really? Hello, Alex Jalali.
I hope you're not watching this as you're commuting home from
I
work.
hope not. He could just be listening to it on his commute.
He might be.
Anybody else?
We want to give context on who that is.
Oh, that's Beth's oldest son, Alex,
Yeah.
my husband.
Yeah, he's related to me and married to her. So that's the context right there.
Yeah.
So
Elle says hello from North Carolina.
hello,
Hi,
North
Elle.
Carolina.
She agrees about always having the 3rd layer, even in summer, because
Yeah.
restaurants can be super cold.
Well, that's great. I don't know if you can hear our producer, but he was just reading Elle's comment, and then she agrees with the 3rd layer.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't ever know. Sometimes it's colder in the summertime than it is in the wintertime.
It actually is. It's worse. And I always have the trouble or the problem of getting seated right under the air conditioning
Oh my
vent. So
gosh.
it's just like constantly
I know,
blowing on me, and it can really ruin a dinner,
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 3rd layer
I'm
in the
glad
summer.
You're a smart woman by bringing that 3rd layer along. So, anything
sure.
else before we sign off? Okay, ladies. Well, that is our shopping, a little expedition from Talbots.
Yeah.
And, so 3 outfits each. And there again, we have all the links down below in the description box. If you want to shop, you can,
Yeah.
you can certainly do that.
I was going to
And-
mention really
Uh-huh.
quickly, though, I think it gets lost in the shuffle with all the Nordstrom and Amazon sales, but Talbots is having their Red Door sale right now.
Yes.
So definitely go over there.
And
I'm not
check.
sure if any of the items that we are sharing here today are actually part of the sale.
I bet this is.
But,
I bet the swimming suit is. too.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
sure about
definitely
the other ones.
check over there and see, because they're having
Yes.
some really good
Yeah.
deals right now, and that sale is typically on the longer side too. So you have time, but I'd get over there before stuff sells out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Nordstrom is not the only sale in town, or Amazon
true.
Prime either.
Yeah.
Although I did some damage on the Amazon Prime this year. I mean, probably more than I have in other years. So I'll have a home tour, because I think I've shared many times, I typically shop Amazon for home things, and I've been zhuzhing up everything around the house. And so, yes.
Nice.
So I've been having packages delivered every day and probably will for the next few days. So
All right. Well, there you go.
yeah. So anyway, but we'll have a home tour at some point.
Nice.
So, all right, ladies. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you again next Wednesday. We have decided that this is our shop the rack or live video day. Although the time kind of varies. It's anywhere between 3 and 5,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Because of schedules and things like that. So we hope you stop by next week. And
Yeah.
thanks so much for those of you that stopped by today.